Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the terminology of accounting process. In our last video we have discussed about the accounting. Accounting means the recording of business transactions in the books of accounts. But today we are going to discuss the terminology of accounting process. Terminology means the term to be used in an accounting process. There are various terms, but today we are going to discuss the 12 most important terms. The first term is accounts payable. Accounts payable means the expenses, the cost that we are going to pay to our suppliers or the creditors. So, outstanding payments the company owes to the suppliers and the creditors. That is known as accounts payable. Those expenses may be of the raw material that we have purchased from our suppliers, the electricity charges that we have to pay, or the money that we have collected in the form of loan from our creditors. So all are the accounts payable. The second one is accounts receivable. Receivable means we have to receive something in a future, that may be our income. Outstanding income or revenue of a company, example sales on credit. If we have done the sales on credit, so we have to receive the income in the future from our debtors. Then comes the balance sheet. Balance sheet means financial document. It is a financial document which reflects the assets, liabilities and equity of a company. It is prepared at the end of the accounting year. Accounting year means it starts from the 1st April and ends at the 31st March. So balance sheet is prepared at the end of the financial year, that is on 31st March. Then our fourth term comes that cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold means we have sold the goods and the cost which was incurred on the production of those goods is known as the cost of goods sold. The cost may include the labor cost, the raw material cost, the electricity charges, and many more. Total money spent to produce goods and services is known as the cost of goods sold. Our fifth term is current assets. Current assets means those assets which are easily convertible into cash. Assets that are in liquid form means easily convertible into cash are known as the current assets. These are of short term assets. Our sixth term is fixed assets. As the name reflects, fixed means long term assets. Long term may be of land, machines, etc. Those assets which we purchase for a very long period. We never sold these fixed assets in short period. Our seventh term is general ledger. General ledger means record of all financial transactions on a continuous basis in the lifetime of our company. Those are known as the general ledger. Then comes liabilities. Liabilities means those expenses which we have to pay. We are liable to pay those money. So money that we are liable to pay is known as our liabilities. Net income. Net income means a business always earns some profit or some loss at the end of the year. If we have earned profit, so for net income we have to subtract the expenses and cost from that total profit to earn the net income. So our 10th term is credit. Credit means entry that reduces asset value. Asset value means of companies. We have like journal transactions. If we are handling a transaction means journal entry, then we have to credit something, and in the opposite we have to also debit something. So credit means lowering the asset value and increasing the liability and incoming payments. Incoming payments means in one side we see that incoming payments are our income or revenue, but we are crediting it. Why? Because it belongs to the owner, not the company. So company have to pay those revenue to the owner, so we are crediting it. The 11th terminology is debit. Debit means entry that increases the asset value or reduces liability and incoming payments. Means those the assets की value increase हो रही है and it is lowering the liability and incoming payments. Then comes 12th term, that is return on investment. Investment means we are investing our money in other company's share or any other method. So The returns on that investment means the return on investment. How much return we are earning on our investment is known as the return on investments. So these were the 12 terms that we have discussed here. Accounts payable, accounts receivable, balance sheet, cost of goods sold, current assets, fixed assets, general ledger, liabilities, net income, credit, debit, return on investment and etc. जब हम जर्नल एंट्री पास करते हैं तो उसमें डबल एंट्री सिस्टम फॉलो होता है, जो कि एक एंट्री हमारी डेबिट होती है और दूसरी क्रेडिट होती है. देन अकाउंट्स पेबल, जो कि हम एक्सपेंसेस जो हमें पे करने हैं हमारे सप्लायर्स या क्रेडिटर्स को. अकाउंट्स रिसीवेबल, जो इनकम रेवेन्यू हमें रिसीव करनी है अगर हमने कोई सेल की है क्रेडिट पे. तो बैलेंस शीट एक डॉक्यूमेंट होती है जिसमें सिंपली एसेट्स, लाइबिलिटीज़ और इक्विटी शो की होती है, उसको बैलेंस शीट बोलते हैं, जो कि ईयर के एंड पे बनाई जाती है. कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड, मतलब जो भी गुड्स हमने बनाए हैं उनका कॉस्ट देखना हमने, चाहे वो लेबर चार्जेस हमें लगे हों, चाहे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चार्जेस लगे हों, और भी बहुत सारे एक्सपेंसेस हो सकते हैं. करंट एसेट्स मीन्स वो एसेट्स जो हम शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए रखते हैं, जो इजीली हम लोग कैश में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं जब भी हमें ज़रूरत पड़े. फिर आता है फिक्स्ड एसेट्स. फिक्स्ड एसेट्स मतलब लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए हम लोग परचेज़ करते हैं, जैसे लैंड हो गई, मशीनरी हो गई, वो हम इतनी जल्दी से उसको सेल नहीं करते, तो इसलिए इनको फिक्स्ड एसेट बोला जाता है. उसके बाद आती है जर्नल लेजर. लेजर में हम अपने सारे ट्रांजैक्शंस को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं हमारे बिजनेस की. तो जो भी हम लोग सारी फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शंस रिकॉर्ड करते हैं हमारी कंपनी या फर्म के लाइफ टाइम में, उसको बोलते हैं जर्नल लेजर. उसके बाद आती है लाइबिलिटीज़. लाइबिलिटीज़ हम लोग अपनी बैलेंस शीट में साल के एंड पे ज़रूर शो करते हैं. तो जो मनी हमें पे करनी है, जिस मनी को हम पे करने के लिए लाइबल हैं, तो उसको बोलते हैं लाइबिलिटीज़. नेट इनकम. नेट इनकम का मतलब होता है जो भी हमने टोटल प्रॉफिट अर्न किया है उसमें से एक्सपेंसेस और कॉस्ट को माइनस कर देते हैं तो हमारा नेट इनकम आ जाता है. नेट इनकम मतलब टोटल प्रॉफिट में से जब एक्सपेंसेस और कॉस्ट को माइनस कर दिया जाए तो उसको नेट इनकम बोला जाता है. फिर आती है क्रेडिट. क्रेडिट मीन्स जो एंट्री हम जो कंपनी के एसेट है उसकी वैल्यू को रिड्यूस करती है, लाइबिलिटीज़ और इनकमिंग पेमेंट्स को इंक्रीज़ करती है, तो उसको बोलते हैं क्रेडिट. फिर आती है डेबिट. डेबिट का मतलब एसेट की वैल्यू को इंक्रीज़ करती है, लाइबिलिटी और इनकमिंग की पेमेंट्स को डिक्रीज़ करती है.